Well, there is one man who knows the Johnson Street Bridge better perhaps than anybody else does. As the senior bridge operator, Gary Mullins has over the past 16 years raised and lowered those decks more times than he can count. And during all of the debate at City Hall, nobody asked him for his opinion on whether the bridge should stay or be replaced. Gary didn't tell anyone until council made its decision to send it to a referendum. A News reporter Louise Hartland has more on his story. She joins us now from the Johnson Street Bridge. Live, Louise.
Hudson, Gary Mullins has spent hours maintaining and operating this bridge every week, and now he's finally weighing in on what he hopes voters will decide.
This job is great, except when you have to raise the bridge.
For 16 years, Gary Mullins has called this small office perched on the side of the Johnson Street Bridge his home away from home. And every day for 16 years, Gary says he's taken chances.
Hopefully we're going to get 777s every time. Sometimes no. And the thoughts are going through your mind.
Thoughts of what could happen if the bridge he lovingly calls Big Blue doesn't make it up in time because of a failure.
Could be a half an hour or so.
Oh, great. A barge is constantly on the go, and the tug's pulling it. And I can't see how the tug and barge is going to stop before it hits the bridge, if we have a problem.
A problem that could cost lives. Gary's other big concern is the railway crossing.
Many years ago, there'd be 1 or 2 people crossing that railway bridge a day. Now, the railway bridge gets used more than our regular highway bridge, traffic-wise, pedestrian traffic-wise, and bicycle-wise. And we have no control over there.
Crossers who are often in a rush.
When we're saying don't go through the barricades, they just turn a blind eye and they just casually walk by. So then what happens? I've got that tug and barge coming at me still. I can't raise the bridge. Call the tug and barge, let them know. That's all I can do, and pray.
Gary says those instances scare him, so much so that he's on high blood pressure medication to deal with the stress. But along with those moments of frustration come moments he'll never forget.
She was halfway along the bridge there. She was reading this letter and she's crying, what have you. And I just went out with my orange vest and asked her if she wanted to come in and sit down for a while. And I felt good about that too. And she still walks across the bridge and waves and smiles at me.
One of the reasons Gary says he loves his job and he loves this bridge. But he says it's time for Victoria to say goodbye to Big Blue and hello to something new. Gary plans on retiring soon, whether there's a new bridge or not. He says he hopes the voters of Victoria will decide to replace the bridge for the safety and security of everyone who uses it. But as we just saw, there are a lot of people who feel differently.
All right, Louise Hartland reporting. Louise, thank you.